Our nation's drug policies are failing America.
There are, at this moment, tens of thousands of people sitting in prison right now because of nonviolent drug offenses. This is a unique moment to decide to do something, to change the laws that you know are really wrong.
I'm proud to be part of an organization now for 12 years that has done so much to change the lives of people who are faced with the growing dilemma of our nation's failed war on drugs.
It is at the front of the current day's civil rights movement.
There's never been a successful social movement in the U.S. without a strong student movement.
If we don't continue to seed young people, we won't be able to take down more disastrous drug war policies.
I believe in Students for Sensible Drug Policy because I believe that the harms of the war on drugs far outweighs the harms of drugs themselves.
It is a way to logically and sensibly attack institutionalized racism.
The sense of community and family has really been a huge support system for me and empowered me to become the activist that I've always wanted to be.
Because I don't believe people should be afraid to call 911 for help.
SSDP has been a training tool, has been a job aid, has been a resource.
But more importantly, it's important for millions of people whose lives are affected by the war on drugs.
Most of the policy orgs that exist today are filled with SSDP alumni because SSDP was able to reach them.
SSDP is training students to go out there and do the good work of drug policy reform.
I mean, I remember as a college student having a drug policy chapter, and the first thing we ever did wound up on C-SPAN. I was like, wow, we can make a really big difference.
We had a recent accomplishment getting the Good Samaritan policy passed on our campus. If their friends or people they find are having trouble with the drug, they can call for help without fear of getting in trouble.
One of the reasons SSDP was created was because students were denied financial aid if they had a drug conviction. And after years of work, SSDP was able to repeal most of that provision. We also put the boots on the ground in Colorado that help legalize marijuana. We've championed campaigns that reduce the spread of HIV and AIDS because of needle exchange programs. On a remarkably small budget of only $350,000 to $500,000 a year, SSDP's full-time staff of 3 to 5 people has been able to manage 200 plus chapters, 3,000 members, and 25,000 alumni.
SSDP allows for radically different viewpoints to define what sensible drug policy means.
It helped me open a meaningful dialogue about drugs with my friends and my family in a way that helped them understand it and not condemn it as much as they usually would.
Being a part of SSDP has given me like a sense of family and a sense of hope for the future.
The reason I'm involved in SSDP is it's time for science to be involved in policy.
One of the grants we've been counting on for the past several years, we're not sure if we're going to get it this year. In order for us to fund our programs fully, we need to raise money from the people that SSDP helps.
Donate to SSDP for your children. Look into their eyes and ask yourself, do you want your children to fall victim to the horrendous policies that are in place before us in the United States right now?
If we put our money in now, we can count on it that we're going to look back at the drug war and think those were the dark ages.
We need your help today. Every dollar goes a long way with SSDP.
Thank you! No more drug wars! SSDP!